Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 2 of 20 Minute Talks with me, and I'm pretty sure it's getting rebranded to 20 Minute Talks with Key because my mom says she likes that better. And here I am with some really special guests. These are my friends slash roommates that I met in college. And yeah, so everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Tiana.
I'm Chandler.
I'm China.
I'm Cameron.
Y'all are killing me with the voices. Sorry, okay, but yeah, so these are my friends slash roommates. Us four, we live together, but we all met last year, or technically last year. I knew Chandler. We're from Columbia. Chandler claims Blackwood. Columbia. We're from Columbia, so I knew Chandler before we got here. Y'all knew each other before we got here. And then like we all met. They were roommates. I had a separate roommate from Columbia. But yeah, we've been friends since last year. How did we meet? Like, let's get into that. How did we meet? How did we become friends? What was that like whole situation?
Just pick it back up and just go from where we left off.
Let's keep it pushing, yeah.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
And
Go.
So how we met?
We met at this field day thing that they had for like freshmen during the first week of classes, or like the first week that we were there. But I don't really know how like we actually became like as close as we are.
yeah.
I think we just hung out a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody else was mean to me, so.
And Cameron and I, we all live together, but like I said, Tiana's our friend from last year. So like we're all friends, very different personalities, very different interests, but we mesh and we made it for a year and a half. So I'm really happy for us. I'm very proud of us because, like we said, a lot of people didn't make it.
What the cut?
So yeah, this is us. We're here. And I know in my last video I kind of mentioned my zodiac sign, and I know that's something that I was wanted to talk about with y'all about just like different zodiac things. So I think we should all share our signs just for viewer discretion.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, well I am the Aquarius.
I'm a Taurus.
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Scorpio.
And I'm a Taurus.
Okay, so cool. So that's everyone.
Okay, can we
Whatever.
like talk about like what we think of everybody's sign?
Okay. Okay, so to keep it 100, I'm not really like zodiac
No,
educated.
just like
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but just like how do you feel about like each sign? Like, do you think that like
yeah, this one has some.
do you think everybody's like true to their sign, or do you think
China is a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
100% a Scorpio.
Absolutely.
Don't ask us why.
My moon is Pisces, and I feel
See, like,
as
stuff
though
like
I'm
that.
a good blend.
I don't know what that means. Like the rising, the sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, the sky.
I
I
feel
don't,
Scorpio.
the sky.
I don't know what that means.
Apparently,
So, like,
Pisces is like your true personality.
The
You mean
and
the
then, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The moon and your sun is like what you present to the other people.
Oh.
That's what I read.
What is my moon? I think it might be Aries or something.
That's my rising.
I know on Snapchat has like a little feature where you can like figure out all your like your.
There's a fourth one,
I heard that it's
and
not
it's mine's
accurate.
Isn't that
My
accurate?
fourth one's Capricorn.
I heard
I've heard
Snapchat is
some.
not accurate.
I don't do stuff.
Cause
I
like
don't-
you need to know like the time that you were born.
So a birth
That's what
chart.
I did.
Yeah, birth chart.
I did a birth chart.
I thought I screenshotted mine, but I can't remember.
I don't know. I was looking at mine. I don't agree that like I'm a Capricorn. Like
What?
I'm
the,
a Capricorn moon.
the things that I see on like the
What is the MC?
I don't know.
Sorry. Mercury.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
the things
My
that I
Mercury's a
see about Capricorns, I don't think that I'm that. I feel like I resonate more with Geminis and Aquariuses.
I see you as a Gemini.
I
was
don't feel
gonna
Aquarius
say
for you.
Or like Leo.
Cause I feel like the
Leo
relationship.
King Soldier.
Leo's.
I think Gemini suits you.
I agree.
I feel like the relationship problems that Aquarius tend to have.
First of all,
You don't have.
Let's
Oh, me, yeah.
Yes, you don't
let's
have.
not get disrespectful here. Oh.
That's the most known fact I know about Aquarius. Let me
Okay,
put it like that.
that's what I was
That's
gonna say.
my
I feel
most
like
known
a
fact for
really
Aquarius.
big thing with Aquarius that we all get is that we're cold-hearted and like don't let people in, which
I think
fine,
that too.
fair, okay. But there's a lot more to it, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I don't really get cold-hearted from Aquarius.
What?
I get closed off. Like I get don't want to let other people in.
What's
And
the
very picky.
Taurus like thing? Like she's a Taurus, so she's like
Stubborn,
stubborn.
like,
usually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they normally say
Materialistic.
stubborn, lazy, and they eat a lot.
I
feel the eat a lot.
You're like two of the three. Two of the three. I definitely agree with that.
Dang.
I'm trying to pull up my chart.
And then okay, so zodiacs, whatever. So as far as like compatibility, do y'all like? I feel like y'all are more into this zodiac thing than I am. Like okay, like it's cool to read about, hear about, like try to match people's personalities with whatever their sign is, but I don't necessarily believe in it.
Agreed.
That sounds stupid.
I
But
just
I see
feel
what
like
you're
your
saying.
zodiac is in your everything.
And the people like that make it like their personality, like I get so annoyed when I'm on Twitter and people like post a video or like a meme that's like, oh, she's such a Gemini, moon, Scorpio rising, sun, Aries. Like I'm like, what does
Sky, stars. and
yeah,
all
like
that.
what does that even mean?
My moon is Taurus.
Okay, I just pulled up.
What's your rising?
They don't have rising.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, they don't have
No,
rising.
I don't know.
Y'all have rising on
I personally, to answer your question, I personally think that your like sun signs, so like what you're born into, so like I'm a Taurus because I was born May 12th, but I feel like that sign probably doesn't have to do with like say, I know people say that Aquariuses and Tauruses aren't compatible, but I feel like if you look at your full birth natal chart, you can see like compatibilities with like all your signs, if you get what I'm saying.
I was gonna say that because not just because y'all are my friend, but I hear a lot of people say that Aquarius and Taurus are like opposites to each other. But I feel like I get along really well with Taurus. Taurus.
No, yeah.
But Capricorn, you know what's funny? When I found out you were a Capricorn, I was like, I know I'm gonna love her because I usually mesh really well with Capricorns, and it just works. I mean, I mesh well with all of y'all. Obviously, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that zodiac signs are like the end all be all to me, but I do think it's very interesting because I wouldn't say your whole personality relies on it, but there are aspects of it that you can see in play when you think about your own personality and like other people around you.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know, but like as far as like relationship compatibility, I just don't think that it like
Matters.
What's
Leo?
Leo?
He's
I
a
don't-
Libra.
Let's
I
look
don't-
it
I
up.
think
We're only
Capricorn.
55% compatible.
Really? But that's more than half.
This is whatever. That 5% is if we try to make it work. We're already halfway there. The other 5% is like we're trying. No, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. Like that just kind of grinds my gears. Like that's something that gets me when people like.
I just feel like if people like check your boxes, then I feel like that's usually.
I do think that sometimes zodiac compatibility can contribute to like your attraction, if you know what I'm saying. Because like I know that allegedly Tauruses and Leos are very compatible, and I do find myself attracted to people who stereotypically fit the Leo or are Leos.
But didn't they say Taurus and Aquarius don't mix and you are basically living in Aquarius, so.
Oh, let's talk about it.
The Aquarius
hairstyles.
Oh my God, Aquarius styles.
Yes, yes.
But also, if we're talking about it, if we're gonna talk about it, when I compared our birth chart, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna be crazy out here on the internet.
I'm sorry.
Crazy
Probably
cat
gotta find
theory.
out. I'm sorry.
I
That
was
was
going to that Aquarius, so he would never find you.
okay. So if y'all didn't know I was a Capricorn, what do y'all like? Let's do that. Like if we didn't know she was a Taurus, what became? I don't know. That's the
I
thing.
really
I want to
don't.
know what y'all think because
I think
I'm not.
I'm
good
good
with
with
this.
Pisces. Just based off the other Pisces that I know.
What's a Pisces characteristic?
I don't think there's anything wrong with Pisces, but
I
I
never
to like
just
them.
the Pisces that I know, I've only met Pisces men, and I just don't like them.
I mean, well, men are just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't base the signs off men because men are
Yeah,
just
that's why I'm like
trash.
I really don't
Awful.
know nothing to base it off of. So.
I don't think I've ever became friends with a Pisces, not for any particular reason.
I'm friends with one Pisces
I'm
and she's
friends
very
with one.
sweet. She's actually quite quiet,
Yeah.
so that's what it made me think of Cam.
Mhm.
But she's like the only
Mm.
Pisces I associate.
Yeah.
I don't really know people's like.
But she's not very
zodiacs.
confrontational either, so.
I haven't really like. I really feel like I started getting into that like when I met y'all, like we were all talking about what we were and stuff like that. So I don't really know my.
I don't even know because she's put it on social media.
Well, I do kind of, but not really. But yeah. I don't know. So as far as compatibility, so we talked about like zodiac compatibility and all that other stuff. And I know that we've had this conversation before about like soulmates and like twin flames. Like, do we believe that kind of stuff? I know that we do, but I kind of want y'all to like get into like y'all's thoughts and feelings about.
I believe in soulmates,
Me too.
but I also believe that you can have like multiple soulmates and that they don't always have to be romantic.
Yeah.
So like there's like family members that I feel like are my soulmates. Like my grandma and I are very, very, very close, and I feel like not I was put on this earth to like be related to her, but like I know that like we have a thing. Like I will always be close to her. I always love her, no matter like what happens, whatever. And then there's like friends that I feel the same way about. Like I never imagine us falling out, even if we did. Like we would find our way back to each other, stuff like that. So
I think too that like I personally feel like you do have multiple soulmates and they can be platonic or non-platonic, but I do feel like the people that like you're like supposed to be like a relationship, I feel like you have less like relationship soulmates than like friend soulmates. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like as far as romantic soulmates go, I agree in the sense that you have multiple, but I feel like you have different romantic soulmates for whatever phase in life you're in, because when you build up to like your ultimate soulmate, this sounds so crazy, but like getting to that one person that's really the forever, there's lessons that you learn from each other one that you came across. So they're a soulmate in the sense that they're adding to you. It might not seem like it in the moment, you might be pissed off at them, whatever, depending on the circumstance, but like that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, I feel that. I think so. I feel like I agree that like you meet your soulmate to like teach you lessons, but to a certain extent, I feel like when you have a soulmate, like it just kind of, you know, like I personally don't believe that like, or like agree necessarily with the idea that like you have met like soulmates before that like, I don't like romantic soulmates that like I can't explain what I'm trying to say.
I kind of get what you're saying. Like you feel like there's no,
When you meet, like you mesh, like that's it, and like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not like we meet and we fall out. You taught me a lesson, you know?
Yeah, and I don't even think it necessarily means that y'all fell out.
Yeah.
Like most of the people that I've had any sort of romantic situation with, I didn't really fall out with them. It just didn't work. We figured it out, closed the chapter. I learned something about myself and took that moving forward.
Yeah. I can say yes to that. I don't know. And then twin flames, Kim, I know you're a little bit of like, not an expert, but like you kind of have talked about this before.
I feel like everyone has a twin flame. I'm not really sure if you can have multiple, but I do know that I believe that everyone has one, and I believe that like your twin flame is somebody that you're going to meet, but somebody that you cannot be with, or you know, like just somebody that you just cannot be with, because there's always going to be something blocking y'all from being together, or like something that's blocking y'all from like working out or seeing each other type of thing. But I also believe that you can learn from your twin flame. I'm not really sure like everything about it, but that's just like what I think.
It's so funny how we're all like,
Yeah.
like I think
What
it's
exactly
all
is
over
a
our
twin
eyes
flame?
or
Like, what's the
on
difference between that and a soulmate?
Like,
Is that the blockage the difference?
I feel like a twin flame is like a soulmate square, because like from what I've read, it's like you're made and then like you're split in half and like you're trying to find like your other half. So I feel like you can have a soulmate, but like connecting with like your twin flame is like a different experience.
Yeah. I agree. I do agree.
Yeah.
Do y'all think people like seriously know when they've like met their twin flame or soulmate, or do they really just like think like, oh, we click really well together? Or do you think it like registers like eventually like, damn, like.
I think over time they probably realize like, oh, this is my soulmate, or like, oh, this is my twin flame, like, you know, like over time. I think.
Yeah.
I also feel like sometimes the idea of twin flames can be like an excuse to have or participate in a toxic relationship. Because people will always be like, oh, well, he does this, that, and that, or like, we're clearly not meant to be together, but he keeps on entering, or she keeps on entering into my life, and they'll be like, oh, maybe like there's a reason why maybe we like are meant to be together, but there's just like something blocking. Obviously, the whole point of being a twin flame, but some people would just read into your life, maybe to teach you a lesson, maybe not, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're your twin flame.
That makes me think about when people are always like, he came back into your life to see if you're still dumb. How stupid are you really?
That's stupid.
I feel like it's a little 50-50. I feel like sometimes people like learned their lesson and they like are ready, and it's just like, are you ready? Like, can you take them back? And I think sometimes they really do want to just see like if they still have access to you.
Yeah, I like the way you put that. Yeah. Okay, Miss Hostess.
That I want us to do, and I want you guys to think quick so people aren't just sitting here watching us think.
Okay.
But last time we were making TikToks, like most likely to whatever, and we were like picking. China wasn't there because she was doing something else. But yeah, and so I want to like do that, like go down the line twice. We're gonna go twice, and we're gonna go back and forth 2 times. So just 2 passes. And you have to think, let's think of something like who's most likely to whatever. And like you have a person in mind, and everyone's gonna choose who they think it is, and then you're gonna tell who that was geared towards. That makes sense?
Yep. Okay.
We can think of some of the things that we saw on the TikTok too, so like I said, we're not just sitting here.
Y'all better
Okay.
not go crazy.
Alright,
not stupid.
Oh, am I starting?
Yeah, or unless Cam has something. I kinda wanna start on the end, so we're like,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
alright.
Can you
Go ahead. Kim.
Okay. Who's most likely to crash their car? Don't look like me.
Babes, you already knew
Say
this.
names,
Cam. Yeah, that's my vote. Lock it in. That's what you get. Yeah. Who were you thinking? Me.
I was thinking
She was probably thinking me.
China
Okay, I'm gonna say not
or
me.
Kiara.
No, baby.
I think it's just because you ran into that ditch, but
That was, listen, that
that
moment,
I
I
think
think you
that
were,
was-
because we were on the way to a function.
Pre-corona.
That was like, yes.
First off, it was super dark. I couldn't see.
Because
And
you
I
ran into it.
car don't got no light.
I didn't run into it.
You almost ran into the ditch. You
I
almost
was
ran
almost
into the
there. I
ditch.
just heard
Almost
Cam
is not
is
running
so
into it. And that was one time. Y'all
Okay.
couldn't judge my driving.
Okay, but there's been multiple.
Okay, y'all, don't get Cam started because
Right.
if you say Cam's a bad driver,
She
she
will
be
like
pressed like an iron, pressed like an iron the whole
I remember
day.
the last time
I remember
we did this, and I was like,
when we were in the car, remember when we first got here and I was in the car, I was like, I'm the best driver, you know, I was
and then
just
we
trolling.
went down,
And I was like,
and
after
we were
me
like,
China, then Chandler, then Cam. And
and
Cam
she
was like,
said,
how am I the worst driver?
It was
How
bad.
am I the worst?
Sorry.
What did I
It
do?
was bad. It was bad. I was like,
You're not a terrible driver, just relative to everyone else.
yeah.
I mean, I
feel
thought
like
it was
Chandler- I feel like for a long time, Chandler was very pussy just because she was scared to drive on the highway.
I was going to say.
She blew up your spot. I wasn't even gonna say that, but she did that on purpose.
I can drive on the highway now. Y'all can.
I said scared. I didn't say I said
After
scared.
the
bitch.
summer.
I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm
Please.
sorry.
Who next?
We just gonna cut that part out.
Who's next?
Oh, me. Okay. Who's most likely to? Who's most likely to nap all day?
The
Yeah.
happens often.
Who is the funniest?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Chandler.
Chandler.
You
Just
lied.
because you did that. I'm kidding.
You're not.
I think Chandler's top two though. Like, I feel like Chandler's like.
Can
She's
I vote for
like,
myself?
Am I ever good? I'm funny. I don't care.
I only say Chandler so I knew what you're doing.
That's not how you play the game. Heard.
Who is most likely to leave the house quietly at 1 a.m.?
I keep forgetting that I said make it directed to one person. It's like y'all keep saying stuff that's like obviously one person, but like that's the name of the game. That's really funny, but definitely China.
I knew it was coming.
I stayed on the
fully
first
prepared.
floor. Oh, shout out to the layout of our home. No. I slid like on the floor by myself.
Right.
I wouldn't even say that. Okay.
Just,
I can hear the door open and close from where I live, and so people be trying to come in and out, but I hear it. Like my room shakes when the door closes. I hear the when the door opens. Like y'all, nothing gonna get past me.
Anyways,
Oh,
go ahead,
it's me.
Tian.
Okay. Who is most likely to get in their feelings off of small or
I was
relatively
gonna
small?
say you getting your feelings.
Off of a small situation?
Relatively small situation. Let's get messy.
It's me. You pointing at me or her? Because I can't tell where you pointing at me. It's me. I know it's me. I'm gonna say Tiana too, though.
I don't think over small things.
So just me.
Okay, but why do you say I get in my
It
feelings?
was a two-part question. So the first thing that she said was getting your feelings. Tiana.
Really?
I feel like you be in your feelings. I'm
Do
sorry.
I just be depressed.
Retweet.
Over little things, okay.
Oh my god.
Fight me.
Everyone has their own opinions about what their little things
Right.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
small to others might
I be
be
getting mad
confused.
with little things. I thought y'all was talking about her and not me. Okay, whatever.
And are we answering our own question?
Yeah, who did you think?
I was thinking the two of y'all.
China too.
Yes.
I'm
I felt like I was a runner-up, so I was just going to go right
I'm
now.
always first. One thing about me is I'm always
Oh my
first.
gosh.
First, never second. First, never third. First. Okay.
So who next?
You have to go again. We're going twice. Remember?
Oh.
Or we can start with Cam.
Yeah, can we?
You had time to think.
I think she was a pretty good.
Who is the worst cook in the house?
Okay, I would say me. In the house.
I would only say you because I feel like you don't cook.
Yeah, I make breakfast. Y'all say my eggs are good, and my French toast.
Yeah,
French
I'm
toast. Okay, thank you. So
Breakfast.
don't. That's not my fault anyway. Okay, China. Next person.
Who is most likely to cry in the shower? I feel like this is a multi-hit person. Like this is a multiple people come to you.
Okay.
Y'all said make it a bit more inconspicuous though. That's what I'm trying
Most
to
likely
do.
to cry in the shower. I don't know, y'all.
I think I'm Chandler.
I mean, I think. Ooh.
I was
We didn't
going
even
to
guess what
go.
you just
I was
said.
going to vote Kiara and Chandler.
I'm sorry. I'm an emotional person. So
I
Yeah.
have a
No.
great shower playlist. It doesn't get
I feel like sometimes crying in the shower is necessary. Like crying in the shower is better than crying in bed.
It is. Because you can just wash the tears off and keep it
Exactly.
pushing.
Exactly. There's no falling onto your pillow.
Clearly,
None
we're
of
all
that.
emotional wrecks.
don't include me in that.
Except for Kim. Kim is
I
unemotional.
literally do
I'm-
not cry.
I'm in
Yeah.
tune with my emotions.
I was gonna
Y'all
say,
are
yes.
emotional wrecks. Check that.
I have
Okay, bitch just got first for
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Fight me.
Oh, yeah, Kim.
Emotional.
Wow.
I just feel like I just don't cry. If I cry, I'm either mad or like really hurt about something.
Yeah.
I just feel like
I was gonna say, I always forget how let me say this. I was gonna say unemotional you are, but Cam is not emotionless. You just don't show it.
Mhm.
So like generally, like you said, when things bother you, it's just kind of like you kind of brush things off as if it's nothing when we all know it's something because we know you.
Yeah. I can literally count like on one hand how many times I've seen Cam cry,
Yeah.
be super mad, or like just super upset in general. Like
Yeah.
all three of those
Literally.
things on one hand.
Mhm.
but I feel like y'all can tell when something's wrong with me by like my facial expression.
Correct. Your face does read down.
Who is the most outgoing? I keep thinking about me.
Major Key.
Miss Kiki.
Period.
That's why we call her Miss Major, baby.
Oh my god.
Black table basement.
Alright.
Taylor.
Who is most likely to be famous?
I'm going to say Chandler because she could get married to Harry, or
Y'all really gotta stop blowing up because we cannot let him know that I'm upset.
I doubt Harry Styles watches my videos, but
Or-
if he does, let me know.
What else some views here?
Or-
I
Kiara.
promise I'm not crazy. I promise.
or Kiara because she'll be on Basketball Wives.
Crying.
All of these romantic leads.
I love the
I don't need a niece.
I love the answers guys here. Tiana because of her career.
I was thinking Tiana.
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
thinking y'all too because like of your YouTube thing and then like
Yeah, I think
Shannon
because
said,
she wants to be,
'cause you're-
well, her whole stylist thing, and then obviously.
Oh yeah, the stylist
Yeah.
too.
I never know who this. I know.
Oscar winner.
You can saw her for her first Oscar.
Yeah, you can tell all of us when we go.
Let's begin
Right,
into. I was
I'm
gonna say. Let's begin into existence.
I'm gonna be on the carpet.
All right, Tiana, you're wrapping us up.
Oh gosh.
Make it good.
Do
Do like a rank one, like rank all 5 of us.
Okay.
Like the best thing.
I'm probably
I really don't. I'm trying to think of something like that'll start a conversation.
Or anyone.
Yeah.
If anyone has anything, let's popcorn. For the final, closing it out.
Okay. Who like ranking? Who's like the most fallback kind of person? Like when you are really down bad, this is the person you feel like you fall back on, or we all feel like we can fall back on. And rank, because I feel like I can fall back on all of y'all, but since we're
Oh, I
ranking-
thought you meant like fall back, like I'm mad, so I'm gonna fall back.
That's what I thought at first
Okay.
too. And then
So I'm about to
Once
put
you-
Cam at the top because Cam will disappear. So like no questions
Cam
asked.
sees here, she's like,
I would
No,
say
I don't-
one,
I
two,
don't-
three.
like
not that you don't care, it's just like, how do I go?
I was thinking like relationship wise, 1, 2, 3. Not like in friendships. Do you know what
I
I'm saying?
think we all have very unique individual friendships within our friend group.
Go ahead, sorry.
I feel like we have unique individual friendships, like within the group. So like certain issues that I might have where I need to talk to someone, like and fall back on them or like have their support. Like those issues could be like special to like one person. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
If
I
I'm having like a
agree.
specific thing, then so I wouldn't necessarily rank it, but I think
Yeah.
everyone has their own like issues that they like help me through. And
Agreed.
I was gonna say, I feel like that goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of like us having different personalities.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I really appreciate about our friendship is like the 5 of us are not the same at all. And we don't try to be the same or force anyone else to be the same as us. So it kind of, like you said, you can have a unique relationship with each individual person, and collectively that relationship kind of is reflected, if that makes sense.
No, I agree.
yeah, same.
With love, that was such a perfect note to end us
So
on.
cute.
We're gonna wrap this up, but I do want to say thank you to my friends for doing this with me. Cam for helping me set everything up and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm very appreciative of you guys. Thanks to everyone who's watched to the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed taking a deeper look into my life with my closest friends. And I hope that you guys tune in for week 3. That's going to be coming out in 2 weeks after this is posted. Yeah, so thanks so much. Signing off, girls. I hit the camera.